how I feel about the whole don't take anything personal agreement.
Hey, hey. I simply adore Dr. Berry. She has some great content. So if you are not following her, you probably should because I learned something from her every day. So I am a licensed psychotherapist and a nationally certified counselor. And I agree with what she's saying for sure. Like it depends on who the client is. I suggest this book to more seasoned clients who have a great deal of self awareness, has done a lot of self work, and they know kind of how to navigate their thoughts, navigate like what's my energy, what's your energy. This is where I begin, this is where you end, personal boundaries, all the good stuff, right? However, I don't think that agreement would be beneficial to people who are not self aware, who have not done any self work, who are just now beginning their healing journey. No, not to say it would never benefit, but I think that agreement is more dimensional than what is required when you're just starting with psychotherapy or healing work or whatever. Additionally, I think that people who have been in toxic relationships or come from toxic families, people trying to fuck with your self perception, trying to bring you down a few notches, talking that shit about you, trying to make you believe certain things about yourself that are not true. They're just projecting negativity onto you. I think this principle, not taking things personally, like learning how not to take things personally from that standpoint, is very beneficial. It has been beneficial to me in my own self work and my own personal journey, and I carry that into my work with other people. So, um, yeah, a person with a personality disorder who already does not take ownership of how their behaviors affect other people, the shit they be talking, how that affects other people. They just believe they're the bee's knees. They never do anything wrong. Yada yada yada. You get what I'm saying? Not taking things personally with them, which is kind of what I think. Well, partly what I think Dr. Berry is mentioning. It is always helpful if you can take feedback from the people that are closest to you, if they're not fucked up, if they're not trying to fuck with your mind or play mind games with you. I do think that feedback is yeah, you should be able to take feedback, but kind of knowing the line between, okay, this person has my best interests at heart. This person is trying to help me grow as a person. This person is giving me feedback because my behaviors, my words are hurting them or harming them in some way. Then, yes, if I'm a healthy person and I love that person, I'm going to check myself and, try to make that right. But typically, unhealthy people, they don't give a fuck. Like, they don't want to hear that shit. And so I think that's part of what I've experienced in a lot of my clients or just life in general, my life experience. So, yeah. Lastly, I think this principle is helpful when you are in relationships, be it platonic, romantic, whatever, family relationships. Um, I always tell my people this is how I train myself. If I know my energy was I'm dandy before I get around you. But every time I get around you, it's just like, ugh, like what's going on here? If that person is always like trying to talk to me in a condescending way or rebut my opinions or my thoughts or that stinking ass shit that people be doing. Like, baby, I think that's a way that you can train yourself not to take their behaviors personally, so you won't begin to diminish yourself and like look down on yourself, question yourself, like, damn, am I tripping? Um, for instance, people who say, "Well, yeah, you just being too sensitive." Like, really? Am I really? Or are you offended that I'm calling you out on your bullshit and it's not flying here? So you want to shut me up. So that is a way to not take things personally, so you can continue to stand in your power, so you can own your voice and speak up for yourself in the moments when people prefer that you don't. So, yeah, this is a layered conversation. So, if y'all want to talk about this a little bit more, let me know. Okay, bye.